welcome to another edition of TU Ice Hockey from TU Ice Network. My name is Dylan Coyle, alongside Dan Wanzer. Dan, we actually got going in time.
We might actually have a live stream broadcast tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
It was a little rough in the beginning speech of mine right there, but it's just, wow. We're actually ready, and we're actually for hockey. Here are your opponents tonight. Your Temple Owls playing host to the Virginia Tech Hokies. If anyone wants to know how to say their name, Hokies.
I love it.
It's a very interesting matchup. The last time that these two teams played was in the 2013-14 season when Temple was still in Division II of the ACHA League. Of course, Temple is now in D1. It's going to be a great game. The puck has been dropped, and Virginia Tech will win the faceoff, and we are underway here at the Northeast Skate Zone. And we're ready for some hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Ferguson back. His pass is intercepted in the neutral zone by Mason Wildgrub. Wildgrub is one of the top players for the Hokies in this one.
I think it's important to note tonight, Dylan, Zach Burkhart getting the start. Ben Auerbach not in net for your Temple Owls as of now tonight. A new face that we have not seen very much in home games so far this season.
Starting goaltenders for tonight for Virginia Tech, it is Christian Sirocco. Christian Sirocco has played in 9 games thus far, 5-4, 3.81 goals against average, has a shutout to go with his stats right there, and a .902 save percentage. The Virginia Tech Hokies have actually, they've won 1 game out of 4 on the road coming into this one. They're 5-4 overall. Last season, they actually had a 7-20-1 record. So just like Temple, another team that is back on the rise. The Owls coming into this one with a 4-6-1 record, 1-4 at home. Not a good home record for the Owls.
One team that's not very good at home, one team that's not very good on the road. Something's got to give, Dylan.
Absolutely. Now Virginia Tech trying to go into the Temple zone. Giazza handles that one with ease, and it jumps over the stick of Andrew Calandra. Calandra is second on the team for Virginia Tech. And penalty minutes, he has 30 on the year. Felipe Rodriguez has 41. He leads the team in that category. Luke Slater trying to play it. It goes off a stick into the slot. There's a shot! And Nick Van Allen is stoned by Sirocco right in front. And the Owls had a quick opportunity there to make it a 1-0 scoreline.
Something we haven't seen very often this season, a quick start for your Temple Owls, and that's what they need. What is it? Ryan Dumbach serving a 1-game suspension today. You need other players to step up. You need to generate opportunities early and often, and that's one way to do it.
Again, as you just mentioned, Dan, Ryan Dumbach is currently serving a 1-game suspension, so the Owls are without their captain. He was knocked out of the game with 4 seconds left in the last game, the away game against Villanova. The Owls lost their last one 5-4 at Hatfield Ice. 4 seconds left, a hitting from behind major and a game disqualification. Leads to the ACHA giving him a 1-game suspension. In the lineup for the Owls tonight, a newcomer, you were saying before the broadcast started, Garrett Russell.
Yes, he is not wearing a number on the back of his jersey today. He is number 26. Forward, I believe they told me he lines up at center a lot of the time. So definitely someone interesting to see. I heard he joined the team just last week, so very fresh face.
Michael Roberts of Virginia Tech trying to put it over neutral ice. It's taken by Tom Pinella. Jared Givon's trying to get to it, could not do it before he could get to the puck. It was Miles Miller. Miller, 2 assists this season. He doesn't play that many games. Behind the net, it's Ian Balls to get it. Just lets it go to Ryan Trebs. Trebs floats it across the neutral zone. As you see, it looks like Garrett Russell is chasing the puck, if that is Garrett Russell.
Would have liked to see that icing waved off there. It didn't look like the 2 Virginia Tech players made much of an effort at all to play that puck, so. Nevertheless, icing it will be. Face off back into the Owl zone to the right of Zach Burkhart.
Burkhart on the season, he's had 2 appearances, 0-0-1. He had a shootout loss earlier in the year, 4.24 goals against average, 9.27 save percentage. Going on in that, a good stop by Ian Balls to prevent any extracurricular activities from happening, Into the neutral zone. Just swinging it around, goes into the Temple defensive side, into the corner boards. Over there first is Tyler Fultz, an Ashburn, Virginia native.
tied up by the ref.
Foltz now. Foltz with a shot. DiPerturo's over there to get to it. DiPerturo now starts the rush, just swings it up. Joey Powell to chase. Powell will cancel out any icing call that would have been made there. Powell from his skate blade kicks it. Trevor Murphy of VTech gets to it. Over across into the middle. DiPerturo was looking for Brendan Ondick. Couldn't get to him. And Virginia Tech's Trevor Murphy will take it up. Murphy across the blue line. Murphy lost the puck. From the back check of Brendan Ondick. Mason Wildgroup had to wait for Virginia Tech to get back on side. He just swings it into the zone for Max Hucker to collect. Hucker backhands it. Powell across the middle of the ice. Brendan Ondick could not get to the puck. Ondick pestering Alicia right there. Antonio Alicia of Virginia Tech. Sean Fowler. The forecheck for the Owls, it looks strong in this one.
Very strong. Noticeable difference from the last few games we've seen. Owls coming out with a sense of desperation, a sense of urgency, like we have not seen so far this season.
And the corner boards to the left of Zach Burkhart. The puck squeezes up to Sean Fowler. Fowler had no one, so he stopped. Looked with his vision over across the handballs. Balls right here got hit underneath a broadcast booth between the benches. Puck is in the Virginia Tech zone. Sean Fowler keeps it in the zone. Charles Giazza now gets on the loose puck. Giazza almost got to it. There's a shot by Fowler, and it went off the goaltender Sirocco and went outside of the net. And balls is coming out on a line change. Nick Van Allen still forechecking there. It's Alicia now. Taken away. Virginia Tech will move it out. Their top line's out. Steven Girk now. Sean Fowler intercepts at the blue line, lays it off very calmly to Giazza. Giazza back, trying to get the puck back from Nick Van Allen. Van Allen was quick there. Ryan Trebs, a shot, a quick one. Almost fooled Christian Sirocco, but he kept it in his chest. And the whistle is blown. Face-off will be held right next to him.
Lots of offensive pressure so far, lots of offensive zone time. This is what you want to see. The longer you can keep possession in the Virginia Tech zone, the less turnovers we're going to see in the defensive zone, the more chances we're going to see, the better off Temple will be moving forward in this game.
Luke Prochaski, right off the face-off, his stick went flying in the air, and he was unable to get to it. Back right on to Burkhart. Burkhart, it went through and somehow got in. Virginia Tech has scored. How did that happen?
Looked like Burkhart got hacked with a stick once or twice there. Looked like, I thought the play was over. I suppose not. Referee right behind the net.
I could not see how that got through, but as it was going in on net, it was difficult, I'd say, for Burkhart because a few Virginia Tech and Temple players tied up right there.
Right in the blue paint.
As the puck was just slowly making its way onto Burkhart, I guess he just lost track of it. Can't really tell you.
I'm gonna have to call Montreal.
Nonetheless, it is 1-0 right here.
Our cameraman Jimmy suggests we call Montreal on that one and get a review.
It's Toronto.
Hey, he said Montreal, not me. It's different for the ACHA. We go to Montreal.
Of course, Jimmy Freeze, our camera operator. We'll get you into a broadcast soon, Jimmy. In the neutral zone, the puck is sent all the way back behind Burkhart. And balls, almost losing the puck right in front of Burkhart. Luke Slater would have been all over that. Virginia Tech did get it before it went to the neutral zone, but it did squirt out. Trevor Murphy on goal on Burkhart. Burkhart's forced to freeze it. This beating David DeShill was coming in on it. Face-off will be held to the right of him.
Another very interesting thing about Zach Burkhart, he wears glasses underneath his goalie mask. Very interesting. I wanted to ask him. I didn't get a chance to ask him for the broadcast. Why not go contacts?
I can speak from experience on that. I've played hockey with glasses on. It depends on the mask. It depends on the cage because it can get foggy in there.
I would think that, and if they slide down your nose, it's not going to be very easy to adjust them.
It can be very difficult.
Definitely an interesting decision.
Quick shot right out in front in the slot. Burkhart was quick to get to it. Puck shot down all the way to the other side for an icing.
Zach looks a little bit jittery in the game. I mean, that he hasn't gotten a whole ton of playing time. When he does, part of it's been in relief. Hasn't had many opportunities to get a start. Showing a little bit here, but
last year, Zach Burkhart was 1-4 in 10 games, so he was still being used as a backup goaltender at an .879 save percentage. There's a shot off the post and off of a skate, and they're going to call this a goal.
yeah, that looked to me like it got kicked in.
That was absolutely in off the skate.
We have a conversation
referees
going on here
Are conferring
by
at
the
center
officials.
ice. It could be 2-0 to Virginia Tech. All the referees are discussing it here. Right in front of the broadcast thing. So will be a good goal.
No goal.
No goal, wow.
No goal. The referee said I heard him. He angled the skate and directed it in with the skate. No goal.
Now, if it's directed in as per NHL rules and it's not with a kicking motion, that's a goal. I wonder if that's the same with collegiate hockey.
Yeah, per NHL rules, I believe that would be a goal as you described. I don't know if they ruled kicking motion, but they did definitely rule it was directed in with the skate.
So, it's 1-0.
I agree
Still.
with the call. I definitely think
I agree with the call.
it looked like a soccer goal to me.
It did look like he had a little bit of motion with the skate. If it's just a direction into it, if his skate is directed somewhere and it doesn't have any movement behind it, any force that would push the puck, I'd say it's a good goal, but it did definitely look like there was force.
Yeah. It looked like the puck wasn't moving fast enough for him to just tap it in with the skate.
Nonetheless, it is still 1-0, and Temple is still within 1 goal here. That would have been very bad to go down by 2 in this first period. On the season, the Owls have given up 12 first-period goals. Pales in comparison to what they've given up in the second and third periods, 18 goals in the second and 18 goals in the third. So they're definitely starts off a little weirdly for Temple.
The oddest thing I'm seeing here is this is the best defense I've played, the best defense Temple has played. At least in a game I've seen here at home. It's down 1-0, down almost 2-0. I wouldn't change anything, though, if you're Temple. They're doing a good job disrupting plays when Virginia Tech is getting into the Owl zone. It just bounces haven't gone our way so far. Got to stick with it.
Puck swung back in for Giovanni Angeli to try and chase. Ryan Trebs gets it away. Trebs having issues with Angeli forechecking. Does get it to the neutral zone, however. Off the boards, Virginia Tech is going to try and play it out. Angeli lost the puck, and it's Ryan Trebs across the blue line. Joey Powell now. Powell into the middle of the zone with a nice move. Powell on the forehand. There's a shot into the padding of Sirocco, and the whistle is blown.
A little bit of a hesitation move to get around the defender. Nice shot with traffic in front. That's what I want to see all night. 8 minutes into the first period here. Pretty fast-moving game.
Charles Giazza in to take the face-off against Steven Girk. Sean Fowler gets it in the corner, getting checked by Girk. Max Hucker now. Hucker from the point, trying to swing it in to continue the cycle game. Fowler gets to it. Giazza from the corner boards. Giazza was impeded there. Virginia Tech will move up with the puck. That's Robert Pasinko sending it into the neutral zone. It was easy enough for Max Hucker to control. Into the neutral zone, a speeding Virginia Tech Wild group was over there. Sticked in right on goal. And Sirocco will cover it up.
Interesting decision there by the Virginia Tech goalie to take a face-off. Didn't look like the Owls had much pressure coming in. But we'll get a face-off to the right of Virginia Tech, number 31.
Easy win right there for Steven Girk. And behind the net, Fasinko will move up with it. Hands it off to Rodriguez, who tries to send it back to Girk in the middle. Ian Ball's having trouble controlling the puck there. Girk was right there if he made a mistake. Giazza's pass into the neutral zone. That's going to be called offsides. Giazza put it into the neutral zone. It was played back by a Virginia Tech player. As Mason Wild Group was still trying to get onside, he touched the puck. Offsides is the call.
He didn't agree with it, but I think what he failed to see is the puck was just deflected off an Owl stick. The puck was not played into the zone by the Owls, so he'll head over to the bench in disagreement, but we'll get a neutral zone draw.
Jack Pierce is not able to win this one through the skates. Max Hucker had to be very calm there to make sure that puck did not go through his legs. Virginia Tech will send it right back in on Max Hucker. Hucker's clearing attempt does not work, and Virginia Tech a little bit held up there. They still have the puck and at the point. McKernan sends it deeper. Luke Slater trying to play the puck up. Doesn't work. John Dern. Puck sent right back into the Temple zone for Max Hucker to play. Hucker's clearance attempt once again does not work. That's Brendan Huey right there. And balls from behind the net, spins. Pressured mightily by McKernan. And Virginia Tech will still keep the puck into the zone. Below the net, below the goal line. Trying to move it out, cannot work. And now the speed entirely. Max Hucker will just weakly backhand it into the Virginia Tech zone. Line change to commence. Tom Pinella off his stick in the neutral zone, almost was able to get the puck away. Pinella eventually does get it. His pass to Giovanni was too far in front of him. And here comes Murphy. Murphy into the offensive zone for him. Murphy still has the puck. And as he was sending it through the maze of sticks that the Owls defenders laid down for him, he did get a shot off. Burkhart was up for the task.
I think that's one thing we're seeing here in this game. When Virginia Tech is trying to get odd man rushes or even single man rushes into the zone, Temple has 3 players back, just collapse in on him, make him dipsy-do, make him dangle around, live with a play like that.
Garrett Russell, the newcomer to the Temple Owls, has the puck. Russell trying to move into neutral zone. It's on Pinella now. Pinella sending it right back in front. Oh, almost an opportunity right in the blue paint. Sirocco was out of his net. Here come the Hokies the other way. Ryan Treves, Giovanni had to play it off the boards for Russell.
Temple has a 2-on-2 through center here.
Russell now. It's Russell and Pinella. Russell's shot, it was a quick one that went right in on Sirocco. Russell was hit and kind of just moved right in on Sirocco.
Yeah, Virginia Tech bench looking for a penalty. Not going to get one. He was pummeled into the goalie. Nothing he could do about that.
Andrew Calandra came together with Garrett Russell.
You hear the ref say to the Virginia Tech bench, don't push him into the goalie and it won't happen. I love it.
Apologies if you picked up on any language right there.
You tell him, ref.
The Virginia Tech bench
Colorful team.
not happy with Garrett Russell going on the net. DiPerturo, a quick shot right off the face-off. Joey Powell was just there like a predator stalking its prey.
Shot
Sirocco
7-6
will cover
in favor of the Owls here early. 9:21 remaining in the first. Keep up the pressure. Eventually you will be rewarded.
Powell, let the face-off be a win for Virginia Tech because he was going in right to chase it. Powell off the skate. Him and DiPerturo were not communicating correctly there. Puck does come up for Jason Ferguson to try and send deeper into the zone. Went off a skate and back into the Virginia Tech zone via Ryan Treves. Off Joey Powell's stick, and it bounces onto the stick of Calandra. Calandra in across the offensive zone. Or excuse me, that was DeShill. Brennan Ondick will take it away. Eric DiPerturo now. Back to Ondick. 3-on-2. All the way back, Joey Powell. Powell, he couldn't collect the puck on the stick correctly, and Virginia Tech will try to attempt to move it up. Cannot do it, however. Joey Powell. Powell lays it off for DiPerturo. DiPerturo going in onto this circle, and Sirocco had to be quick to collect the puck. And he gets a whistle just a little bit late. Powell was standing right over him in case the puck squirted out of his glove.
Number 44, I believe, Eric DiPerturo here getting a late hack in at the Virginia Tech goalie. Being aggressive. And that's coming off a number of losses in a row. This, I'm going to keep saying it, this is what you want to see. Let Virginia Tech know they are in your house.
Nick Van Allen just swinging the puck behind the net. Virginia Tech's over to it first. Trying to move it. Giazza comes together with a Virginia Tech player. That was Steven Caranasos. Caranasos, a native of West Union, New Jersey. Scored 12 points for Wall High School last year.
Have an icing call here as the puck just squirted under a Temple Owl stick down the ice. 8:15 remaining here in the first period.
Face-off won by Virginia Tech. Their shot was a weak one. Behind the net, Ian Balls gets it. And now here comes Balls over across to Nick Van Allen. Van Allen just swings it into the offensive zone. Diaz is over to chase it. Cannot get to it quick enough, though. Behind the net, that was Michael Roberts. Roberts' pass does not get to Angeli. Diaz now can keep it in to the Virginia Tech zone. Van Allen goes off. John Dern comes on. Dern immediately trying to go in on the forecheck. Works to an extent. Treves is able to bring it back into the offensive zone. Right off the boards from Angeli. He was looking for Caranasos. Luke Perchowski. Perchowski still moving up with it. Process was impeded by Michael Roberts. Back into the neutral zone. Jason Ferguson now. Ryan Treves having difficulties getting the puck. Karanassos is right on him. Treves, as he gets into the zone, he was stopped right at the blue line. Virginia Tech off a skate. Comley gets it just to the blue line because Ryan Treves kept it in. Treves, big hit against the boards. He went in awkwardly. Treves is slowly getting up. It's just a little winded. Treves immediately will be called back into action. Off the boards. Looks like Treves is going to continue a little bit. Burkhart, puck comes back to him. He covers it up.
Let's see. Looks like we're going to have a face-off to the right of Zach Burkhart. Interesting that he decided to cover the puck up there. Virginia Tech player bearing down on him. Live to see another play. Virginia Tech takes the face-off out to the point.
And Garrett Russell will take it now. Russell and Pinello on the 2-on-1. Back to Pinello. There's a shot just wide of the net. Giamon was there just in case something happened and the puck came out.
It's like, do we have a penalty call
No
there?
puck, they thought it was going to hit something up top. It didn't eventually hit anything, but the refs thought it did, so a whistle will be blown. Puck coming back into the offensive zone, so luckily enough for the Owls, they're getting an offensive zone face-off with 6:30 to go. I don't think the puck hit anything up there.
Yeah, I don't think so either. That's happened a couple times this season where the puck will get up toward the rafters. Officials will blow it dead. That's what happens when you have a low ceiling, I guess.
Giovanni and Garrett Russell trying to get the puck behind the net. It's taken away by Trevor Murphy, and Murphy over across. Felipe Rodriguez. It's taken by Wild Group. Mason Wild Group. And Balls takes him down. Balls is taken down. This is going to be called a tripping penalty on Wild Group.
Zach Burkhart making a dart to the bench. Didn't
Balls.
anticipate him getting too far with the puck being battled for in the corner.
And Balls, his skate was caught by Mason Wild Group's stick. All of a sudden, the Owls will be going on a power play here with 6:06 left.
We need to get Pico to sponsor the power play so we can go. The Temple Owls are going on a Pico.
My word.
Hey, it'd be pretty fun.
That'd be fun.
Could alternate with the call of that. That can be Jimmy's job. He can be the power play guy. Sound good?
Sure. Face-off won by Virginia Tech and set right back in on Zach Burkhart. Burkhart will let it go for Ryan Treves, and the power play unit will break out. It's Eric DiPerturo. Sends it to Brendan Ondick. Ondick slows down, stick handles. Charles Giazza. DiPerturo, the pass for him. And a Virginia Tech player came all the way back into the neutral zone. Joey Powell will skate up. Powell sending it across the DiPerturo. Came back out to the neutral zone. Giazza trying to play it. Swung back in to the defensive zone for the Owls by Brendan Huey. Joey Powell gets it to Ryan Treves, speeding across the middle of the ice. Treves slows down on the left side, looking for options back out to the point. It's Ondick. Ondick. Puck was a little bit in front of him. He kept under control, excuse me. Ondick now. A saucer pass to Ryan Treves. Treves across. Giazza with a one-time shot. All the way wide. It comes out. Swings out along the boards. Back in on Burkhart. That's the danger of taking one-timers from that kind of angle.
Looks like Joey Powell had the opportunity for the deflection. Couldn't get a stick on it.
DiPerturo, as he's trying to get it in, he is able to keep it in. They were on side coming into the zone. DiPerturo getting pestered very mightily right there by Felipe Rodriguez. Comes out to the neutral zone. Temple to get the puck again. 30 seconds left. Haven't had much offensive zone time. Virginia Tech again putting it back into the Temple zone. Ryan Treves sends it up for Brendan Ondick. Ondick looks. Joey Powell now. Powell over the blue line. Fowler going to the net. Puck eludes Powell. It's into the corner boards. Fowler to chase it behind the net. Murphy's in on him. Murphy and Fowler together. Fowler plays it to Nick Van Allen. 3 seconds left. Van Allen saucer pass to Fowler. Doesn't work. Murphy still trying to play with the puck. Simonian does get it. Here comes Virginia Tech. 5-on-5 hockey now. Simonian trying to dipsy to Ryan Treves. Puck was in on Burkhart, and Burkhart just had to stick it to the corner. I thought that was a decent power play when they did have offensive zone time. They just couldn't penetrate that defensive wall that Virginia Tech put up.
Wasn't necessarily a whole lot of shots on goal, but the power play looked dangerous. Couple chances. Looks like that puck was hit with a high stick. Face-off will come back into the Temple zone.
Oh, Van Allen, or Joey Powell, coming together with Miles Miller. I'm not at all sure what just happened right there.
I looked away, so I missed it. Does not look like there was an arm up.
We got our third eye here, Jimmy Freeze.
Our eye in the sky.
Jimmy Freeze just going to the ground and kind of pushed each other. Really just coming together. No call made on the ice. Even strength hockey here. Face-off won by the Owls. Joey Powell backhands it into the neutral zone. It was gloved down for a second by Roberts. Temple almost took it away for a break themselves. Here comes Virginia Tech. Across the zone, back smoothly to McKinnon. Almost an opportunity there. Van Allen, a smooth back pass to Sean Fowler. Fowler, there's a shot. Again, once again, right in on the chest. Face-off to be held to the left of Sirocco.
Shots 10-7 in favor of your Temple Owls. I don't have too many complaints yet, Dylan. You?
Not exactly, no. I think the shot selection could be a little bit better.
True.
Face-off won by Pierce. Max Hucker from the point. There was a shot through traffic, and it went wide of the net. Ian Balls cannot keep it in, and there comes Virginia Tech. Coming in on goal. Great defensive play by Jack Pierce as he dove in there to get a stick on the puck. Puck almost bounced off his stick into the goal, however. Still in the slot. Look out. Jack Pierce, or Luke Brachowski, that is. Brachowski does clear it. That could have been really dangerous.
Textbook interference by number 18, Felipe Rodriguez, on that play. The Temple Owl was trying to get through the neutral zone. He just got right in front of him and essentially stopped.
Rodriguez does have the puck. Max Hucker in on him. Giovon now. Giovon on the right side loses the puck real quick. Below the net, Jared Giovon still has it. Michael Roberts hits the puck away. Virginia Tech to move it up. Garrett Russell's in over it. Ian Balls with the shot. It's low. And on goal, rebound to the corner boards. Virginia Tech. Giovon does take it away, however. Giovon trying to smoothly move it. He had no options there. Had to be quick to get to it. Ian Balls could not do it. Mason Wildgroup just played it farther into the Temple zone. It's Hucker now. Hucker off the glass into the Hookie zone. Behind the net. Puck is still there. No one at the point to keep it in for the Owls. But Ferguson does from the neutral zone. Send it across to Ryan Trebs. Back in. Panella. He's over to forecheck. Calandra having issues with it. It's kept in by Russell. Russell with the shot. It's into the body of Robert Fasinko. Fasinko off the boards. Jason Ferguson's able to keep it from anybody. And back to Ferguson. It goes. Ryan Trebs now. Panella flips it in to the opposite sideboards. DiPerturo forechecking. A behind the back pass. Almost didn't work there. Brendan Ondick heavily forechecking. Got to be a little more careful with the puck if you're Virginia Tech. And here comes Ryan Trebs in across the line. Trebs now. Trebs all the way across. DiPerturo was already gone by the time that pass got to him. Joey Powell almost kept it in. Brendan Ondick did. Ondick to Powell. Off his skates. Powell trying to go back into the middle of the ice. Did not work. 36 seconds left in this first period of play. Virginia Tech gets it as far as the neutral zone, and Charles Giazza. Giazza, quick pass to DiPerturo, does not get to him. Icing is waved off. DiPerturo coming in very heavily there to get the puck from Calandra. Brendan Ondick does, as Calandra's clearing attempt does not work. 18 seconds left. Ondick now. Still has the puck. Going to the point. All the way across to Trebs. Trebs to the other side. DiPerturo couldn't get it on his stick. 8 seconds left. Virginia Tech, one last opportunity for them. Oh, a nice smooth move right there by DeShill. DeShill, a backhand shot. Basically just a shovel shot right into Burkhart's glove. 0.9 seconds left on the clock. 13-8 are the shots. It looks like this period will end 1-0 in favor of Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I don't think 9/10 of a second is enough to get a shot off here.
You'd be surprised, Dan.
I'm sure I would, but
there was a shot attempt there by Stephen Caranaros, excuse me.
Joey Powell instructed by the Temple head coach, just tie up the draw, live to see a second period. That's all I have. Shots 13-8 in favor of your Temple Owls. Pretty solid first period. Virginia Tech up 1-0 where it counts heading into the intermission.
1-0 is your score. We will be right back for the start of the second period of play. welcome back to the second period of action here at the Northeast Skate Zone in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Once again, the Owls, your Temple Owls, are playing host to the Virginia Tech Hokies. And Virginia Tech currently is up 1-0. Could have been up 2-0. But the goal was called back. We did get a chance. Dan Wanzer is the color commentator. I'm Dylan Coyle, the play-by-play announcer. Dan and I had the chance to look at the replay of that goal. That was called back. And Dan, what did you see?
Distinct kicking motion. Good call by the officials. Not too much to talk about with that one. I mean, I think it was pretty clear and obvious. They made the right call after conferring. Nothing more you can ask for from the officials.
Puck sent right in over the glove of Zach Burkhardt, and it's Brendan Ondick now. Ondick on a fresh sheet of ice. They have it 2-on-1. Powell did bounce the puck far in front of him, and it was taken away. Puck did die on the ice, however. There looks to be a wet patch right there. Jason Ferguson from the point. There's a shot that saved off the right pad of Christian Sirocco.
Late save there. Stuck his pad out at the very last second. Puck shoots to the corner.
Ondick skates from behind the net. Still has it backhanded over to Ryan Treps. Treps with a shot. Blocker saved by Sirocco. Behind the net in the corner, DiPerturo got it. DiPerturo cuts out in front. DiPerturo wraparound try. It almost worked. Sirocco had to make a desperation save. The net appears to be off its moorings. The refs call whistle, and my oh my, Eric DiPerturo laying his force down.
More of what we were seeing in the first period, shots. Shot. Plenty of offensive pressure from your Temple Owls. Offensive zone face-off to the right of the Virginia Tech goalie.
Face-off won by Steven Girk, and Virginia Tech will move it out. Into the neutral zone.
That was offside.
Offsides is called. Steven Girk was trying to play it in, but they already had a Felipe Rodriguez in the zone.
He's about to yell over, "What are you doing there, Mr. Official? Where's the whistle?" A little bit of a delayed call. Piazza wins it cleanly.
Nick Van Allen now. Van Allen trying for Piazza, does not work, and here comes Virginia Tech with a lot of speed. It's Luke Slater. Slater, a shot off the right pad and a big rebound, almost asking for a shot on goal. Did not go to Burkhardt. The Owls take it away. Sean Fowler on the left side with a lot of speed comes back around the net to the right side. The far side is broadcast. Fowler's hit down to the ice. He keeps the puck in momentarily. It's still there and out to the neutral zone. Into the Temple defensive zone it goes for Max Hucker to recollect. Hucker backhands it. Virginia Tech takes it away momentarily. Sent right back in under the glove of Hucker for balls to chase behind Burkhardt. Max Hucker's clearing attempt does not work. Virginia Tech almost had an opportunity right there down low. It's Giazza. Giazza just chops it in. Virginia Tech will take it. Stop and play by both teams to begin this period. Giazza sends it into Van Allen. Van Allen has Fowler. Nick Van Allen. Van Allen with the shot, and it's blocked by a sliding Trevor Murphy coming across. Murphy, he's been a dominant force in this game. Ryan Trebs had to be quick to glove that down and put it back into the zone for Virginia Tech to start their breakout. Jack Pierce now. Pierce backhanded it without looking, and here he comes, David DeShill. DeShill with speed on the right side. DeShill's shot. It's a low one, saved with the padding of Burkhardt. Right back in. Simonian. Go back into the crease. It's still right around there, rattling around, and Jack Pierce takes it away. And Pierce, without much pressure, trying to go off the boards. The puck just stayed into the neutral zone. It actually came out to the neutral zone. It was almost staying into the Temple zone. Playing that was Owen McGee. McGee, another player for Virginia Tech, who is a usual scratch, but McGee is playing in this game. John Dern now could not get the puck away from David DeShill, and Brachowski has the puck off the boards, trying to use his speed. Andrew Calandra has the puck. Brachowski played it away from him. Brachowski 2 inches lower than Calandra. That might have helped, and here it comes the Hokies the other way. A turnaround shot goes into the skates up Pinella. Another shot went off the outside netting. Came right back to him. David DeShill. DeShill trying to pass it out in front. Doesn't work. Max Hucker Almost lost it. Hucker gets the bouncing puck and meets it flat. Hucker into the boards hard. Back into the paint. There's a shot. Garrett Russell could not get it. It was a blocked shot right in front of the net. And a team play by Virginia Tech keeps this a 1-0 scoreline.
2 huge opportunities there for Temple. 2 big chances, unable to capitalize. The first one was just sitting there right in front of the blue paint. Temple was late to get to that one. Got a second chance. Too high.
Giovan loses the face-off. It's now Robert Vasinko. Giovan gets it back, though. Jared Giovan in the corner boards for Piniella behind the net. Tom Piniella. Fight for the puck at the boards. Puck comes free. Virginia Tech will move it up. It's Michael Roberts. Giovan intercepted it. It's Max Hucker now. Hucker off the stick, however, of Tyler Foltz. Here comes Virginia Tech in. And this will be a penalty, and because of that giveaway,
disagree with that one.
This will be a 2-minute minor on Max Hucker, it appears.
Tripping is the call. Looked like a clean hit to me.
What did you see from it?
Just looked like contact. I mean, he was playing the puck. He stepped in front of him. Maybe he stuck his knee out a little bit, but the call wasn't knee.
If he sticks his leg out, it's still a trip.
I don't know, Dylan.
Well, that's the rule.
I don't know if he really stuck his knee out enough, though, to call that a trip.
Well, if he did and he fell over and fell, a trip, it's a tripping penalty.
I didn't know you were a doctor, Dylan.
There was no argument from anyone.
Except me. That's all that matters.
That means that usually when the broadcaster has the only argument, they're sometimes usually wrong.
Sometimes usually?
Sometimes usually. 60% of the time it works every time.
39% of statistics are made up on the spot, Dylan.
Virginia Tech in the neutral zone trying to move it in. It's Mason Wildgroup. Wildgroup with speed around the net. Could not find an option. Wildgroup lays it off. Virginia Tech will get situated here on this power play. Trevor Murphy now. Given to Girk all the way across. Vasinko into the middle of the ice. There's a shot. It's low. Burkhardt had to be quick to stick his left pad out there. Just now getting up back to the point. It's Vasinko to the other side of the point. Robert Vasinko again. Vasinko plays it back up. It's Murphy. Murphy with a shot. It's still high. It's in the crease. Where is it? Not cleared entirely, however. There's a shot by Felipe Rodriguez. It does not go on net. Rodriguez gets the puck back. Wild pressure here. All the way across. There's a one-time shot. Looked like it was saved by Burkhardt and went around the net. Ryan Treves cannot get to the puck first. Looks like there was some interference there with somebody.
It's like everyone was looking for a call there.
No whistle. Play still going on.
33 seconds remaining in the power play.
Girk circling around, gives it to the point. It's Wildgroup. Wildgroup with a shot. Rebound is collected by Virginia Tech once again. Rodriguez back to the point. It's Murphy. Murphy to Rodriguez. It went under his skate blade. Once again, Virginia Tech takes the puck away. 16 seconds left. Virginia Tech have controlled this entire power play. Temple needs a change here. They're not going to get it. Felipe Rodriguez down low. It's Wildgroup. Back to Rodriguez. Puck came over his stick and out to the neutral zone. Penalty, 2 seconds left on that. That's going to be an intentional offsides.
Yep.
And that faceoff will move actually all the way down. Looks like it's going into the Virginia Tech zone.
Is closing your hand on the puck a penalty here?
Depends how long you put it on, use on the puck. That's going to be called an intentional offside.
I know in that instance, I'm curious because I know some penalties are different here in this league than in the NHL.
A lot of pressure from Virginia Tech on their power play. The Owls survive. There's a shot. Looking for a deflection. Nothing came out of it. Puck is out of play.
Huge just mental lapse taking the intentional offside. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Just, I guess, frustration. You control 2 minutes of power play time there in the zone. You get nothing. Huge saves by Zach Burkhardt. Your shot blockers come up big. Score remains 1-0.
Ian Balls now. Balls with a shot. It was a weak one that went wide. Virginia Tech to try and move it out. Max Hucker barely kept it in. He grabbed it down, took a hit while he was at it. Virginia Tech does get the puck now. And over across, look out. Brendan Huey with speed. Huey the drop pass, gets it back. Goes back to Huey. Huey turning around and shooting. Did not work out well for him. Puck is kept into the zone momentarily. Sean Fowler gets it. Fowler using his body to protect the puck. Nick Van Allen looking for Charles Giazza. There's hits going all over, and there will be a call here.
Looks like we're going to get an interference call.
I want to know who it's being called against.
Number 5 of Virginia Tech, I believe. Yep, he's trying to skate away. Like, oh, what, me?
Call is going to be against Andrew Lake.
Oh, we're getting 2 calls here. Evening it up.
Looks like Sean Fowler is in the penalty box on the Temple side.
Called them both for slashing.
And a 4-on-4 it will be.
Interesting call there. Going to see a lot of open ice here.
Joey Powell wins the faceoff, and Powell immediately comes into the zone. Powell protecting the puck. It's on his backhand. And he was looking for a call there, wasn't going to get it. Charles Giazza onto the other side. Giazza with the wrist shot. It was saved off the blocker of Sirocco, and he didn't exactly know, I think, where that puck was. It was handcuffing him a little bit.
Didn't look very dangerous off the stick, but
4-on-4 offensive opportunities are plentiful here. And over across the zone, it's Felipe Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to move through his skates back to a stick. Giazza said none of that. Joey Powell now gets the puck in the neutral zone into the Virginia Tech side. Powell now spinning around, going back into the slot. You got to look out here now because it's a 2-on-1. If Virginia Tech harries, it looks like Girk's going to get the puck. Girk with the shot. Burkhart with the save. It was Felipe Rodriguez and Stephen Girk on the 2-on-1.
Joey Powell doing a great job of hustling back there, trying to negate the 2-on-1, making Felipe Rodriguez rush a little bit. Thought in the back of your mind, got to get that shot off quick. Burkhart coming up strong.
1:11 left in this 4-on-4 stint. 11:46 left in the middle frame of play. We're a minute and 46 seconds from the midway point of regulation time. Scores 1-0 to the Virginia Tech Hokies. You're watching this broadcast on the TOS Network, presented by GNGHockey.com. My name's Dylan Coyle. I'm your play-by-play announcer alongside Dan Wanzer. Trebs, there's a weak shot from that corner point. Here comes Virginia Tech away. The pinching Charles Giazza worked just a little bit to interfere with their rush. It's taken away by Eric DiPerturo. DiPerturo, him and Van Allen. A speeding Calandra coming back to make the numbers greater for Virginia Tech, and Andrew Calandra does take the puck away, kicks it back to his stick. Has to slow down for options. DiPerturo was forechecking there and took the puck away. Bounced off him into Antonio Alicia's body. And one man for Virginia Tech trying to make it all work. Could not make it work. That was Patrick McKiernan. Patrick McKiernan. McKiernan from Yorktown Heights, New York. 11 points in 14 games last year. 3 points in 8 games this year. A little under pace. Here comes Nick Van Allen. Van Allen across. There's a shot by Trebs. It looked like it never even got on net.
We are back to 5-on-5 aside here.
Both benches letting their players on the ice know it too. Puck squeezes all the way to Miller. A Miles Miller shot. Hit a stick and went out of play. 10:22 left, 1-0 still is your score.
Chances for both teams on that 4-on-4 opportunity. A lot of open ice, a lot of offense, and defense coming up huge. Still 1-0 here. 10:22 remaining in the second period.
Face-off won by Virginia Tech. Sent back in by Murphy. Behind the net, rolling around. Miles Miller into it. He trips a little bit on the ice himself before getting the puck lower down to Logan Simonian. Simonian doesn't know it's there. Miller back out. Prochowski takes it away. It's John Dern now. Dern and Prochowski by themselves. Dern just sent it in for Prochowski to chase. Owen McGee couldn't get the puck away, but it does end up between his skates. Jack Pierce, it was poked away from him by Trevor Murphy. Here comes Virginia Tech into the neutral zone, trying to make a rush out of it. Miles Miller. Miller shot wide of the net. It was a wicked shot that just went to the right of Burkhart's blocker.
Looks like we're seeing a change of pace in this game, Dylan. Even the fast break opportunities look like they're taking a while to develop.
It's Dern now. Dern with Prochowski. Dern shot off the glove of Sirocco. And Prochowski will get to it. Line change on here for the Owls right now. Giovanni kept it into the zone. Virginia Tech did a good job to keep Temple from having an opportunity here. They do get the puck back in the neutral zone before it's sent to the opposite corner. Brochalski could not get the puck because the pass was a little weak going towards him. Puck sent right back in. A lot of neutral zone action in this one.
Definitely a lot of, I don't want to call them miscues.
Oh, an opportunity for Virginia Tech. It was a little bit slow in developing. Steven Karanasos almost got to it. Garrett Mitchell now. Mitchell could not do anything with that puck, or Garrett Russell, excuse me. Garrett Mitchell's a Hershey Bears player.
This is not a Hershey Bears game, Dylan.
Captain of the Hershey Bears, Garrett Russell, first game with the Temple Owls.
Somebody check the birth certificate.
And Russell there kept Virginia Tech from sending it farther into the zone. It's Mason Wildgroup. Wildgroup shot. It was a slap shot. A rebound comes right back out. Another shot by Karanasos. It goes wide. Burkhardt had to be quick there to get a blocker save. Behind the net. Ferguson to Garrett Russell. There's a shot from the point. Collection of players coming into the slot. It went wide. Felipe Rodriguez's shot goes out of play. It might have hit something on the way out.
Looked like Burkhardt looked over at the official looking for a goalie interference call there in front. Not going to get it. 7:48 remaining in the first period. Looks like the draw will stay in the Temple defensive zone to the left of goaltender Zach Burkhardt.
This is a very, very even game here.
I mean, honestly, I would give Temple the edge in just, like, playing. Like, I feel like Temple has played better than Virginia Tech. Not that way on the scoreboard, as it is still 1-0, but anyone's game.
And balls now. And Max Hucker behind the net playing catch. Puck goes out of play.
Have a spectator in an Eagles jersey over there reaching up trying to catch the puck. That is why we have safety netting, Dylan.
That is why we have safety netting here. It's the Northeast Skate Zone that has implemented that safety netting. You know, some rinks now have an orange warning track around the circumference of the boards. Of
Really?
the rink. Yes, they do, to warn players that they are getting close to the boards because of all the boarding incidents that can injure players.
I don't like it.
It's a smart move.
You should know if you're by the boards. The rink is not that big.
It's big when you're on the ice. Wild Group still has the puck. And balls came back to keep it away. Virginia Tech trying to move it back up. They do. They keep it into the zone. And balls dangerously into the middle of the ice. Gets to Eric DiPerturo on the left side. DiPerturo, his pass all the way to the other side of the ice. Coming on a goal. Brendan Ondick's shot. It's still loose. And it's kept and saved by Sirocco. What an opportunity. There's a lot of players coming in right around Sirocco. And Brendan Ondick is still on the ground, face first on the ice. Finally moves a little bit up.
Hopefully he's all right.
Back
I would have liked
up.
to see a penalty called on Virginia Tech here. Didn't like, I believe it was Joey Powell, went into the Virginia Tech goalie.
Craziness all of a sudden just happened.
Yeah. Both teams looking for a win. Gets a little intense sometimes, Dylan.
There's been a few moments in this period where you've seen a lot of aggressive behavior from players.
I didn't like
on
the
both
stick
sides.
grab there. That was what I didn't like. He takes him down and then grabs the stick and rips it out. That's where I would have liked to see an unsportsmanlike conduct call. Alas, we will not.
Ryan Trebs off the Temple win.
Jimmy laughing at me over here.
Cannot get it out of the zone. It's taken by Andrew Link. And Link on the left side. Charles Giazza now. Nick Van Allen. Van Allen just drops it off Giazza. Giazza shot! Oh, it just went under the shoulder blade of Christian Sirocco and dribbled just wide of the post.
Trickled through the blue paint. Oh, so close to a tie game.
Sirocco, he has not had good rebound control. There's a shot. Burkhardt had to make the save. That was a close one.
That as close as you can get.
Cycling the puck, Trevor Murphy. Murphy. Trying to go across. Hit a stick. Eventually bounced to Andrew Link. Nick Van Allen and Jason Ferguson with a bit of miscommunication there. Ferguson eventually did get to the puck. Rolls all the way down, icing's called.
Didn't think that puck was going to have enough to get down, then just hopped on its side and rolled. 5:58 remaining in an action-packed second period. Score 1-0 in favor of Virginia Tech. Draw to the right of goaltender Zach Burkhart.
Ryan Trebs backhands it into the neutral zone. It's gloved down and taken by David DeShill. Puck rolls in on the glove of Zach Burkhart to cover it. 21-20 the shots are in this game. Advantage being held by Temple, but it's only a one-shot advantage.
Interesting business decision there by Zach to cover up and take a face-off. Do you like it?
Yeah, the players coming in on him, of course.
I don't know about that.
You have players coming in on
He
him.
didn't look very dangerous. I'm more, keep the puck in play. Let's keep moving.
This isn't NHL 18.
This is a what?
This isn't NHL 18. There's going to be a penalty here.
Looks like on Virginia Tech, a hook.
Ian Balls was trying to take it up. Penalty is going to be served by Logan Simonian. Hooking will be the call. Ian Balls trying to move it out of his defensive zone. His progress was a little bit impeded there by Simonian.
Huge opportunity coming here, Dylan.
5:33 left. The Owls down by 1.
Joey Powell in to take the draw.
Powell lost the face-off. Virginia Tech, their attempt to clear works.
Rocketed.
Just like the other power play for the Owls in this game so far. They start off with trying to climb back. DiPerturo to Giazza. Giazza holds the puck, enters the zone, onside. Giazza still has the puck. Cannot find any options. He finds Ryan Trebs. Trebs to Giazza. Giazza to Trebs. Ryan Trebs very close to the blue line. Gets it to Giazza. To Joey Powell. Powell. Trebs is still at that point. Giazza is too. Never across to Trebs. They can't find a shooting lane here. Ondick had to came to it quickly, and DiPerturo's shot in the slot was saved. Another shot, and it rose up high. Giazza to keep it in. He does. Slowly, methodically, Temple's having some opportunities. A deflection in front by Powell jumps over the net. Giazza's coming all the way to the other side. Giazza with the shot. It's saved.
The net is off its moorings.
It did knock the net off. Brendan Ondick saw Giazza. Giazza saw Ondick on the other side and decided to go down low. Connected. Big save by Sirocco.
Opportunities galore for your Temple Owls. Chomping at the bit, trying to get that game-tying goal.
Face-off won by the Owls. It's Charles Giazza and now Ryan Trebs. Trebs on the left point. Powell situated in front of the net. Ondick has it. Ondick coming in low. Ondick, there's a pass attempt. It does not get to him. Giazza keeps it from coming out of the zone. DiPerturo couldn't do it though, and Trebs does. Great play there by the entirety of the Owls team. All the way across. Powell couldn't get his stick on the puck. Brendan Ondick now. Ondick. Owls controlling this power play. Powell to Ondick. Back up to the point. Ryan Trebs. Trebs across to Charles Giazza off the skate to his stick. There's a shot. It's bouncing on goal. Sirocco had to make the save. And a lot of players all of a sudden coming to Eric DiPerturo. And you got to be careful here. You're still on this power play and you're controlling it.
Number 19 of Virginia Tech. Let's see. Steven Girk. Out here looking for blood. Trying to bait the Owls into a penalty. I think he probably should have gotten one himself, but I guess I'm a little bit conservative. Well, I guess I'm a little bit liberal so far in this game with my penalty calls, but
Are you really trying to equate political
I am not.
Political sides when it comes to?
No, not political sides. Just the most basic level of the ideologies.
Anyway, Sean Fowler behind the net with speed. Fowler looking for options. Trebs right there for him. Ryan Trebs moves into the middle. There's a shot deflection that bounced. And Sirocco had to be careful there because
Skip shot.
it was the puck was deflected. The puck was bouncing as Sirocco was moving to his right side and sliding across. The only thing keeping that puck from going into the net was his glove.
What an astute, not evaluation, observation there, Dylan.
Got to be careful because right out of the box, That puck was almost cleared for Simonian to get to the puck. That could have been disastrous for the Owls after their brilliant power play. It's over, however. We're back to five-a-side hockey. Luke Slater skating hard over to the puck, kept it in. Virginia Tech down low. Here's a shot. Burkhart had to be quick to make the save in his chest area. Brendan Huey on that shot.
Something I want to hit on here, Dylan. Rebound control by Zach Burkhart has been pretty good this entire game. I mean, you have the exception of a couple shots where he left the rebound out in front, but for the most part, it's either swallowing it up into the midsection or kicking it to the outside. That's how you keep your team in the game, especially as a backup goaltender.
This is a game where the Owls, they have, I'd say for 60% of the game, looked like the better team. 1-0 is the score. 25-21, they lead in shots. In the corner, a penalty is going to be called.
That's going to be a cross check.
It's going to be called a
it's going to be
slash.
a hook. No, I think he's
a hook, excuse me.
He signaled for a hook.
And Brendan Huey's going to get this penalty. The bench doesn't agree with it. It was a little bit of a weak call.
You think? If anything, I thought it was a cross check, but.
Temple back onto the power play.
Captain of Virginia Tech, number 9, Patrick Mikkelnernin. Sorry for the butchering of that name. Did not agree with the call.
Patrick McKiernan.
Jimmy's shaking his head in disbelief.
Temple back on the power play. Eric DiPerturo now. DiPerturo, Giazza at the point. Over across to Ryan Trebs. Trebs stops. On Dick, there's a pass, and there's a goal! It's Joey Powell! He scores! It's a tie game, 1-1 here, late in the second period.
The Owls have been looking to connect on that play every single power play. See somebody skate in, the guy right in front of the net, back up just a little bit, and it's a slam dunk.
14 seconds of power play time on this one, and they got the goal to make it 1-1. I would say if you're Virginia Tech, you feel a little hard done by that.
I don't think you can. I don't know if I agree with the hook, but it was a cross check. It was a penalty, regardless. The call is just semantics.
Anyway, tie game. There's a shot by Virginia Tech right back in. That was Felipe Rodriguez, and Burkhart had to make the save. I personally don't believe that was a penalty.
You don't think?
No.
Interesting.
I don't.
Why not?
He was getting the puck back. I
Yeah,
didn't see a hook
but
that
two
much.
hands on the stick to the back. It's a textbook cross check.
Only it depends. It all comes into the motion. There's a shot. It's in the air. Burkhart had to get it. It comes down. The net is off its moorings, and Burkhart was big to make the save there.
Was very smart to notice that puck was going to come down, hit him in the back, and then all bets are off once that happens. Good job swatting the puck anywhere. Live to see another play.
Burkhart, that puck was saved initially, and it just came back into the air. He had to be quick to get his glove up and ready. There's a lot of players all of a sudden coming into that blue paint area. Net coming off its moorings really helped there.
Yeah, and the faceoff will come out to the neutral zone because it was a Virginia Tech player who knocked the net off the moorings.
2:18 left in this middle period. Brendan Ondick takes the puck away. Joey Powell. Powell backhands it to Eric DiPerturo. DiPerturo, he stripped of the puck. The puck is kept into the zone, but Virginia Tech takes it. Doesn't matter. It's Steven Girk now. Girk, and over the blue line. Girk, his pass does not work. Powell can't get the puck. Virginia Tech sends it back in. And balls now. Max Hucker. Hucker, the puck bounces over his stick for Rodriguez to corral. Joey Powell plays it for DiPerturo. The Owls having a tough time getting the puck out of their zone. Rodriguez's forecheck keeps the puck away. Rodriguez comes back for a hit. Great play. Rodriguez gets the puck back. Burkhart with the save. Felipe Rodriguez was all over the ice right there.
I was trying to think of something witty to say here. I got nothing.
Rodriguez, he was a force in that one. Positionally, he was keeping Temple from getting anywhere.
Zach Burkhart is not playing like a backup goalie tonight. Is Auerbach just getting rest? Is there a reason he's not playing officially?
I'm not quite sure. I'd say maybe just a little bit of rest.
Do the Owls travel to Virginia Tech tomorrow?
No, they play here again.
Oh.
Tomorrow,
right. 2-game homestand.
Same thing. Temple playing host to Virginia Tech. That game will not be broadcasted on GNG Hockey. On the TOS network either. Ryan Treves gets the puck off the boards to Charles Giazza. Puck behind the Virginia Tech net. Bounces out. Charles Giazza, Ryan Treves now. Treves with the shot from the point. Hit something and went to the corner boards. A clear attempt. Ryan Treves skating over to get to it. He raced over. He kept it in. There was a hit on him from behind. There's a penalty coming up. Owls going back to this power play. Virginia Tech hasn't touched it yet. Jason Ferguson, there's a shot. Doesn't know where it is. Back into the blue paint. Eric DiBerturo quickly off the bench as Burkhart went on. 6-on-5 here. Extra power play time. Ryan Treves across. Sean Fowler with a shot. It's low deflected. Wide of the net. Jason Ferguson trying to wrap it back around. Michael Roberts touches the puck. And with 27.3 seconds left, the Temple Owls are going on the power play.
Chance to turn this game around completely. Huge power play coming up here. Zach Burkhart doing a great job of getting to the bench, getting that 6th attacker on the ice.
The same guy who took that penalty that would put the Owls back at 1, which, again, the scoreboard, my bad, 1-1.
Hopefully you have to update it again before the end of the period.
If not, it will carry over into the third. Giazza, Ryan Treves gets the face-off. Treves, there's a shot deflected down low. Powell almost got that go. Great reaction time from Christian Sirocco to put his pad out. Ondick kept the puck from going out. Joey Powell to DiBerturo in the middle, off a DiBerturo's skate. Charles Giazza couldn't get it. It was stripped by Steven Girk, and now it's a opportunity for Virginia Tech with 3 seconds left, shorthanded. Doesn't have any time.
Buzzer sounds, and we will head to the second intermission. 1-1.
1-1, 1 minute and 33 seconds left of carry-over power play time for the Temple Owls. 28-25 are the shots. This is as even of a game as you could possibly get. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back around 15 minutes for the third period. Hello and welcome back to the third period of action here at the Northeast Skate Zone in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My name is Dylan Coyle. I'm your play-by-play broadcaster for tonight's event. Alongside me is Dan Wander, the color commentator. The Owls and the Virginia Tech Hokies are tied 1-1 in this game. Owls have a power play to start this third period off, 1 minute 18 seconds. Carrying over from the second period, and Ryan Trebs now to Giazza on the left side. Giazza still has the puck, has Ondick going to the net, same with Joey Powell. Giazza stops, still has the puck, dropped it off for Powell, who plays it up to Brendan Ondick. His saucer goes over to Ryan Trebs to Charles Giazza. Giazza top of the circle, gets it back from Trebs. Back to Trebs, playing a little catch. Trebs has to get the puck, it jumped off his stick a little bit. He settled it down, off the boards to Brendan Ondick, 45 seconds left. Looking for DiPerturo in the middle. Ryan Trebs now. Trebs over across to Giazza. DiPerturo in the middle. Giazza lost the puck, and Virginia Tech clears it without Temple even getting a shot to start this third period off on the power play. Quickly up from Burkhart. Brennan Ondick to DiPerturo. DiPerturo's shot. Rebound control by Sirocco. He was suspect. Nets off its moorings anyway.
Just a bit too casual for my liking. Coming into the third period on a power play, you want to jump out, be aggressive, get that go-ahead goal.
Well, you also have to make sure you have a shooting lane as well.
Well, yeah, but it didn't really look like they were looking very much. Look like they were playing catch.
Trebs off the boards looking for Nick Van Allen. It eluded him. Puck bounces up. Max Hucker now. Hucker keeps it in. It's Fowler. Fowler lost the puck. Giazza swats it down. Giazza sticks it in. It's still into the zone, but momentarily until Micah Roberts can get it. Power play for the Owls ending here with 1 second left. Out of the box is Brendan Huey. And Virginia Tech are going on the offense. Nick Van Allen takes it for Sean Fowler, and Fowler a one-on-one situation. Fowler stops, waits for Van Allen, just basically passes it in on Sirocco, and he covers it up.
As I said last period, this game just feels like a lot of plays are taking a long time to develop. Slow plays through the neutral zone.
Giovanni versus McKiernan on this face-off, and Patrick McKiernan wins it. Off the boards, very smoothly. Virginia Tech was trying to move it up. That was Luke Slater here. With speed, Trevor Murphy. Offside's called.
It's interesting. It looks like Temple played the puck there. Unless my eyes deceived me.
I don't know. Did your eyes deceive you? I believe they did.
Wouldn't be the first time, Dylan. Won't be the last.
Oh, I know. Face off.
What are you trying to say, Dylan?
Face off won by Virginia Tech. The puck bounced to their zone. Corralling it is Trevor Murphy. Murphy fell down as his pass to Luke Slater got to it. Wachowski stood him up. Puck swung back in to the opposite far side. Ian Balls had a speeding Brendan Huey on him. Balls had to just carefully chop it up. Virginia Tech takes it away. Their pass went through to Wachowski. There's another shot. However, Ian Balls gets to it. Wachowski gets to it. Virginia Tech a little sloppy. They still get the puck back. Big hit by Ian Balls. Luke Slater fell to the ice. Virginia Tech still has the puck. Brendan Huey now right into the slot. That puck is still loose. A lot of players coming in on goal on Burkhart, and a whistle was blown.
Burkhart laying on his stomach. It's like, I got it. Don't worry. I'm just going to chill here until you all get out of the way.
Laying on his stomach, he made the save. Virginia Tech had... It was a little sloppy for both teams in moving the puck out of the zone for the Owls and trying to keep it in for the Hokies.
Face off to the right of Zach Burkhart.
Virginia Tech Hokies, it is. Like a Santa Claus, ho, ho, ho. Actually, you know what? So Jimmy just told me it's not Hokies. I've been saying it both.
I was going to tell you during intermission.
I looked it up before this game, and I found a page, and there was a pronunciation that said, oh, the puck's back into the slot. It just went wide. Burkhart one-on-one there all of a sudden. That's off its moorings again. So back to that story, I looked it up, and I saw it's like, and if you're saying home,
Yeah, Hokies.
Hokies. Or ho.
I still want to know what a Hokie is.
I don't know.
The world may never know.
That's why I said Virginia Tech most of the game. Behind Burkhart.
One of my favorite things about sports is
Miles Miller sends it back out in front, and Logan Simonian scores.
that is not one of my favorite things about sports.
2-1 Virginia Tech. Miles Miller, no one was pressuring him behind the net. Simonian just sat out in front. And marking must have been lost there for the Owls. It is 2-1.
Shots were even at 30. 31st shot for Virginia Tech. Puts them in front once again. Joey Powell having a discussion with the official here.
Logan Simonian with his second goal of the season. It's his 6th point on the year. Burkhart covers it up, face off to the right of him.
Temple was going to need a second if they were going to win anyway. The way I like to look at it. One wasn't going to be enough.
Joey Powell won the face-off, and Max Hucker's going to take it away. It's kept in by Virginia Tech. There's a shot. The Burkhart slid very far out to get to the puck. You know, before every game, I make a bunch of game sheets. Guess what time I woke up today?
11.
4 o'clock in the
Whoa!
afternoon.
No class for Dylan, apparently?
I had one class.
Oh, well, at 4 o'clock, or?
PowerPoints are always uploaded. Back out to the slot. There's an opportunity for Virginia Tech. Nothing going on there. And Eric DiPerturo with speed on the left side, trying to catch a flat-footed Robert Vasinko. His pass across got to nobody. Virginia Tech popped it into the air. It's corralled by Tyler Foltz. And it's taken away. Caranasso, there's a shot. Burkhart with the save. He had no idea where the puck was afterwards. Powell has it on the right side. All of a sudden, this game has lit up. DiPerturo coming together at the boards with Giovanni Angeli. Puck is sent back down the other end of the ice. Icing is waved off.
Interesting.
And Balls could have taken a different route to that puck. It would have been, he would have gotten to there first. Ryan Trebs in that defensive zone. My story's going to have to hold off for a minute or two. Brendan on Dick behind the net. Gets the puck. Felipe Rodriguez was coming in on goal there.
I was going to say, all we know for sure is that Dylan did not go to his class today. Telling your professor on you.
Brendan Ondick from his skate. Loses the puck. Going the other way, it's Wildgroup. Mason Wildgroup lost the puck. Back into the middle. There's a shot. All of a sudden, it ended up on the stick of Murphy. Face off to the right of Burkhart as that puck went out of play. All right, my story. I stayed up to watch Stranger Things.
Oh.
3 a.m. was the first episode, and if you're a Stranger Things fan, I will not spoil anything. It's been great. I'm only 2 episodes in.
Went to bed at 5?
I did.
Slept till 4?
I was tired.
Come on, dude.
I was tired. Piazza gets the puck. Sean Fowler skating towards it. Murphy's over to get it. Van Allen reaching for the puck. Van Allen gets it from escape. Big hit there. He got sandwiched between Steven Girk and Trevor Murphy. And the other way, it's Felipe Rodriguez. Rodriguez leads the team in points, but only has 3 goals on the season. 16 points for him. 13 of them have been assists. Nick Van Allen skating hard to try and keep Owen McGee from getting to the puck. Back into the middle. It's Girk. Steven Girk's shot wide of the net. Burkhart watched that go to the right of him. Down low, Wildgroup back out into the slot. No one there. Sean Fowler takes it away. Fowler carefully gets back to the puck. Fowler slowly developing the play. His dumping attempt does not keep it in. Offsides would be called if Piazza played the puck after he swatting it down. This puck should be an icing, but nothing's going to be called. It was cleared well before the center ice red line. But nonetheless, Garrett Russell played it up to Charles Giazza. Giazza shot into the equipment of Sirocco. And Garrett Russell once again going at all the Virginia Tech players. He's definitely made an appearance in this game.
I was just going to say, he took the words right out of my mouth, Dylan. He is the one player you have not been able to miss on the ice today. He's flying around, trying to make plays, trying to keep things exciting, keep Virginia Tech on their toes. 13:38 remaining here in regulation.
Pierce won the faceoff. Garrett Russell. Looks like Russell has also been moved up a line, if I'm not mistaken.
The way he's played, he's deserved to be moved up a line.
Ian Balls. Virginia Tech takes it away. Here's a shot off of a stick. Nothing going on there. That was Brendan Huey trying to move in.
Another face-off to the right of Zach Burkhart.
Well, the coach of the Virginia Tech Hokies, his name is Joe Mullen. He's actually related to the great NHL player, a superstar in his days, Joe Mullen.
There's some research.
Woke up at 4 o'clock and did some research.
Yeah, 'cause we know you didn't go to class.
Down low behind the goal. Brachowski takes it away from Luke Slater.
No, I actually have Fridays off. I have 2 shows on WHIP, but no classes on Fridays.
On the left side with speed, it's McKiernan. Patrick McKiernan now. McKiernan trying to send it to Slater. Slater was interfered with by Ryan Treves in a good way. Puck bounced out to the neutral zone. Offsides would have been called if touched by a Virginia Tech player. They caught back up and tagged up. Jack Pierce takes it slowly. He's the only Temple player there.
Definitely took a hook there, too. Remember 21 of Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech trying to move it across. Giovon impeded the progress of that puck, of that pass. Giovon skating in. Quickly played across to Logan Simonian. Simonian, excuse me. Simonian almost getting the puck back. A lot of action happening right below the broadcast booth between the benches. A glove is loose on the ice. Can't quite see whose glove that is.
Number 14 for Temple.
There's a shot, went wide.
Dern is missing a glove.
Kept into the zone by Robert Fazinko. And a lot of players down low trying to get to the puck. It's Giazza, who just backhands it off the boards. John Dern.
It's halfway to an NHL fight.
Virginia Tech trying to move it up. Michael Roberts with speed, a defenseman without any goals on the season for Virginia Tech. 3 points last year, 0 points this year. Sends it across. Nobody there on to the end of it. DiPerturo didn't know where it was. Neither did Miles Miller. Miller found it first, but Giazza takes it in his own corner. Giazza's clear attempt. Hit a stick of a Virginia Tech player. A shovel shot. A no-look shovel shot, that is, by David DeShill. Did not go anywhere. Another quick shot Burkhart had to keep control of, and the faceoff will be held to the right of him.
I'm kind of surprised Virginia Tech doesn't have a Division I hockey team. Like an NCAA Division I hockey team. Seems like they have a lot of sports.
Yeah, you know, Virginia Tech only having a hockey team that's in D2. That's interesting. I think they'd have a Division I team, at least a club team, but got to think about the area where Virginia Tech is.
I drove by the campus one time on my way back from Florida. It looked pretty nice.
I myself cannot say I've been there, but I know all these players can. There's a shot by Steven Karanassos. Karanassos sells the puck. There's a shot from the circle as he made his way there. It rose high and wide and comes back out to the right point. Ian Balls could not get it back. It's Karanassos with the puck. Karanassos with the right side shot. Burkhart had to come out big there. Virginia Tech getting some offensive time here. Back up. It bounced all the way back to the point. Roberts looking. Roberts just passes it down low. Giovanni Angeli back up to the other point. It's Vasinko now. Vasinko. DiPerturo's watching him. Vasinko just drops it off. All the way over to Roberts. Roberts. There's a shot down low looking for deflection. It was nowhere. All the way to the other side. My word. Steven Karanassos almost got to the end of it. It would have been 3-1.
Temple living dangerously here in their own zone.
Big hit in the corner boards. Ian Balls and Giovanni Angeli got together. Roberts from the point. There's a shot. Deflected. Goes wide. It looks like the play will be stopped.
The net is off its moorings. It's been a common theme tonight.
Which is an interesting thing.
Secure that net.
Usually never see that net come loose as many times as it has. 9:45 left in this third period of play.
A lot of shots tonight, Dylan. 37 to 31 shots in favor of Virginia Tech. Zach Burkhart with 35 saves on 37 shots.
Joey Powell won the face-off, but it's kept into the Temple zone. Max Hucker having issues getting it out. Powell again. Brendan on-dick. Sends it for DiPerturo. Back to Powell very smoothly from DiPerturo. Powell trying to make his way through. Almost was able to get by Owen McGee. Powell gets the puck in the corner. Fowler with his shot. It's blocked in the shin guards of Steven Girk. And look out, Girk with speed. Ferguson on Girk the other way. Falls down as he takes the shot.
Great defensive play, lifting the stick.
Bench wants a penalty right there. Won't get it. Fowler the other way. Fowler with the shot on the blocker. A rebound. Good shot. Almost got in. Big save by Sirocco.
No reason for a penalty there. Great job of the Temple defender. I did not catch the number, lifting the stick. The official telling the Virginia Tech bench the same thing I'm saying. Not a penalty.
Virginia Tech bench wants a penalty right there. Penalty shot. There was no penalty.
Not going to get a penalty shot without a penalty.
Trez with a shot from the point off the glove and to the outside net. That was close.
I like the explanations being given by the officials here to the benches. Very clear on why some things have been being called and others have not.
Offsides called by Felipe Rodriguez and Mason Wildgroup as they entered the zone. Yes, I agree with you. I think that when referees do face the criticism and they do know how to officiate.
It's about being transparent.
Being transparent, being able to handle some criticism is always a good thing.
What are you trying to say, Dylan?
Van Allen, there's a shot, goes by the net.
Dylan calling me out for my power play talks. Burkhart with the save, covers up, takes the defensive zone draw.
Burkhart has looked very strong in this game.
Absolutely. I mean, you said he came in giving up about 4 goals a game. 36 saves on 38 shots. Very impressive, especially because he does not get a whole lot of playing time. Being able to step up and step in when your number is called is huge.
Max Hucker had to take it from that slot into behind the net. Garrett Russell over to it. Russell, the speedy forward who just came onto the team today. There's a shot from the point into traffic. Jack Pierce handled it down, and Virginia Tech to just send it right back in. It's Ian Balls to control it all the way to his defensive partner, Max Hucker. Garrett Russell smoothly to Jack Pierce. Pierce has it. Pierce all the way trying to go across. Right pad save by Sirocco.
It's almost an own goal right there.
He was looking for Luke Brachowski going to the left side of the net. It would have gotten to him hadn't Sirocco stuck his leg out.
Would have been a slam dunk. Would have been the second slam dunk of the night. Offensive zone draw here for the Owls.
Yaza in the face-off dot.
Wins it cleanly.
Hucker now. Max Hucker goes through the maze of Virginia Tech players. Having issues handling it right there was Robert Fasinko. Michael Roberts. His clearing attempt only goes as far as Charles Giazza, who swings it right back in. Virginia Tech, they're having a lot of issues at this current point to get that puck out of the zone. 7:23 left. They have a 2-1 lead at this point. Temple going harder on this forecheck. They need to. They need to get scoring opportunities. 35 shots tonight. 34 of them have been saved by Christian Sirocco. Puck eludes Michael Roberts' skate. John Dern still chasing. Virginia Tech cannot get anywhere. Great job by this line for the Owls. Puck bouncing to the neutral zone. Quickly taken by Miles Miller. Miller, there's a shot. Glove save. It comes down, though, all the way, trying to swing it back out. It's still loose in front of the net, and it squirrels back to behind the net. Virginia Tech bench, they want a penalty right there.
Net is off its moorings.
The net has been put off its moorings.
No goal.
Again, Burkhart went into that net. This has been, I'd like to see other angles on that because it's hard to see.
Right away, no goal. I saw it very clearly. Net was off its moorings before the puck across the blue line. Well, the red line, I should say. No goal.
Virginia Tech has a great showing here
They do.
tonight.
It always surprises me when we get teams that aren't local, and then you take a look over at the fan base, and teams travel pretty well. I mean, Robert Morris had a good amount of fans over there too, which I know you said they had a couple players who were local to the area, but nice crowd here on hand for this matchup between your Temple Owls and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Still have yet to answer the question, what is a Hokie?
There's a shot. Big save up high near the mask. Zach Burkhardt has got his glove onto it. Owen McGee trying to play it. Taken away by DiPerturo and the Owls. Trev spins back. 6:27 left, down by 1. Joey Powell, his attempt at getting out of the zone is taken away, and Ryan Treves now with speed makes his way over across into the offensive zone. Treves sending it back into the middle. It's loose. DiPerturo was taking a wrong route there and could not get his stick onto the puck. Virginia Tech would be offsides as they played the puck. It just sat there for a little bit, and Brendan Ondick takes it.
Ondick couldn't decide if he wanted to play the puck.
Ondick to DiPerturo. DiPerturo coming through. DiPerturo just about great pass. Powell with the shot. Wide of the net into the slot. Ondick comes together with Christian Sirocco. And he steals the puck. There's a deflection. Somehow Brendan Ondick scored. He was on the ground. And the puck hit his stick. And it bounced into the net. What just happened?
I do not believe what I just saw, Dylan.
It's 2-2.
He was laying on the ground off the stick. The Temple bench is fired up.
And Virginia Tech, rightfully so, they're arguing that goal. Sirocco and Ondick collided with each other. There was no call there.
What could you... I like the no call.
He has goalie.
No, he didn't.
They came together. Brendan Ondick and Christian Sirocco.
I'd have to see a replay. I must have missed it.
Nonetheless, it's 2-2.
I mean, they would not have been saying anything had that puck not gone in. It didn't look... I didn't hear a whole lot of complaining
They were
before.
trying to complain.
I missed it, Dylan.
That's
why we record the games. Have to go back and look at it afterwards. Hey, here, number 9 of Virginia Tech, their captain, Patrick. I'm not even going to try the last name again. I butchered it once. I'm not going to butcher it a second time. Saying to the ref, they plowed over our goalie.
Virginia Tech, livid. It's 2-2 with 5:47 left. An insane goal scored by Brendan Ondick. A puck, his stick, when he was on the ice.
I will say Virginia Tech has not been getting the bounces. They have 2 goals that have been disallowed. I mean, the first one wasn't called a goal. I mean, the second one wasn't even called a goal.
Shotpik has a big rebound. There's another try. Van Allen couldn't get a stick on it. There's another attempt to bank it off Sirocco. Sirocco was quick to get to the puck.
Virginia Tech thought they had 2 different goals that were eventually nullified.
I'm watching the replay. Brendan Ondick, he just shoved himself right in to the side of Sirocco. Crazy bounce led to the goal, but that should have been a goaltender interference.
Can I get a look
penalty.
at that, Dylan?
Absolutely. Fowler could not keep the puck in. It's in the neutral zone. Charles Giazza now. Giazza on the right side, swings it behind the net. Van Allen pestering him right there. Galandra off the boards to Miles Miller. Sean Fowler gets to it, spins, his backhand pass to himself off the board doesn't work.
Just saw the replay. It looked like he might have gotten a little nudge from behind.
He definitely got a little bit of a nudge, but he extended his arms out. That should have been a penalty on Ondick, but refs didn't see it. Nick Van Allen has it. Van Allen has the puck, lost it. It just went a little bit in front of him.
Sometimes the calls just go your way. Temple may have been a little bit lucky there, but we will play on 2-2, 4:23 remaining in regulation. We have a thriller here going, Dylan.
Virginia Tech definitely would feel hard done by this, though.
Yeah, but, you know, calls don't always go your way. We have seen, maybe not in this game, but plenty of calls during this season go the opposite way of the Owls. Everything evens out eventually.
2-2 with 4 minutes left in this third period of play. Division II Virginia Tech Hokies against the Division I Temple Owls. Big hit on Ryan Treves. That was laid on to him by Patrick McKiernick. Treves returns the hit to the right of Burkhart. Big hit by Russell. Russell coming together. Power play coming up for the Hokies. Huey now all the way across. Vasinko has it. Back to Huey. Huey the shot in through traffic. It's still loose. Ferguson gets it.
I believe it's going to be a hook on Russell.
Garrett Russell is going off for an elbowing, and that's where the aggressiveness can kill you.
Virginia Tech chomping at the bits, getting ready for this power play.
3:27 left, and Virginia Tech has an opportunity to take the lead in the dying minutes of this game.
Huge kill coming up here. That would be an understatement. Look for Burkhart to be strong like he has been all game. Shots 42-38 in favor of Virginia Tech. None more important than those that will be coming up.
Face-off won by Virginia Tech. Back at the point. There's a shot wide of the net. Rodriguez couldn't get a stick over to it as the puck shot right back off the boards behind the net. Rodriguez moves with it. Rodriguez has Murphy. Murphy down to Girk. Girk left circle to Murphy at the top. Back to Girk. Girk has it. Girk with the shot. It rose over the top of everybody. Comes out to the neutral zone. DiPerturo is chasing after it. Murphy gets to it first. With 3 minutes left, 1:33 left on this man advantage for the Hokies.
I don't know if you'd agree with me, Dylan, but I feel like this is the spot you're going to miss Ryan Dumbach almost the most. The leadership
Absolutely
needed in a spot like this.
Puck sat back out. And all of a sudden, Eric DiPerturo, short-handed breakaway. DiPerturo in, shot, big save by Christian Sirocco to keep this game tied at 2. Oh my!
DiPerturo with the game on his stick right there. Unable to come through, but we will have an offensive zone face-off for the Owls here. 1:16 remaining on the Russell penalty.
Almost another short-handed opportunity there.
Temple leads the league, I
Score.
believe, in short-handed goals.
Ryan Treves gets to the puck. Remember, Temple is short-handed at this point. 1:08 left on the penalty to Garrett Russell.
2.5 minutes remaining in regulation.
Over across the blue line. It's Rodriguez. Rodriguez with speed on the left side, trying to move into the middle. Does not do it. Girk has the puck to the point. Murphy with a shot into the glove of Zach Burkhart. And he makes the save and covers it up. That's his 41st save of the night.
The Red Seas parted for him there. Was able to see the puck right into the glove. Big save. 47 seconds remaining on the Russell penalty. 2:13 remaining in regulation. 2 goals apiece.
Face-off won by the Owls, and they send it all the way back to the other end of the ice. 40 seconds left on this power play for the Hokies. Virginia Tech trying to move it off the shoulder of Joey Powell. Right back in.
I like seeing Giazza step up, disrupt the play.
I think we've seen far too often from this Owls penalty kill a lot of passive defense.
You hear Coach Spiess yelling from the bench, protect the line, defend the line. Exactly what Temple's doing. Not letting Virginia Tech get out of their own zone, out of the neutral zone.
7 seconds left. Virginia Tech, one last attempt. They threw it up. Joey Powell. Powell backhands it to the boards. It's a race for the puck, and Nick Van Allen wins that. Power play for the Hokies. It's over. Giazza off the boards. Looks for Powell. Got stopped by something. A fight for the puck. Giazza wins it to Joey Powell. Nick Van Allen, 1:11 left in this game. Van Allen looking for a saucer into the middle of the ice. Nothing happens. Giazza, big hit against the glass. Ian Balls now. Balls sends it in. 1 minute left in this game. It's 2-2 at the end of the third period. Oh, an opportunity here. Going into the middle. Great defensive stick by Ian Balls. Virginia Tech has an opportunity in the offensive zone. It's Luke Slater taken away by Joey Powell. Powell off the boards calmly to Charles Giazza, who just shovels it in. It's not going to have enough to make it an icing. 35 seconds left. Brendan Ondick watching him every step of the way. Kalundra now. Kalundra, his attempt at clearing is not working. Joey Powell almost got the puck at the blue line. Eric DiBerturo, they're onside. 23 seconds left to Joey Powell. Powell at the top of the circle. Goes down lower to DiBerturo. DiBerturo out in front. There's an attempt at putting it into the crease. Nothing happening there.
15
DiBerturo,
seconds.
15 seconds left. Ondick now. Ondick gets it through calmly. Ondick below the net on the goal line. Ondick has it. Moving. Controlling it. 6 seconds left. Powell still has it. Powell. They need a shot. A low shot. Oh, it was a great low pad save. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going into overtime here.
Several Temple players there, sticks in the air, thinking that weak shot somehow got through. Shots 43-40 at the end of regulation. Zach Burkhart, 41 saves. Cannot say enough about him.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going into overtime. The first time we can.
Did he say
use
3-on-3?
I believe it's a 4-on-4 overtime.
I thought I heard Coach Spieth say 3-on-3. I was like, man, we're really adapting to the times
All
here.
games where a D1 team is the home team shall use a 3-round shootout if a game is still tied after a 5-minute 4-on-4 overtime.
Thank you. I'd love to see a shootout.
I hate shootouts.
I love them.
Shootouts are very boring to me.
You think? It's
Oh,
not,
yeah. Oh,
I mean, it's not more exciting than 3-on-3, but shootouts, come on.
Shootouts to
You're
me.
number one against their number one. It doesn't get better than that.
I can think of more fans who disagree with both of you.
It's 2-on-1, Dylan. We're going to have a coup in here.
Oh, that's all right.
Throw you out of the booth.
That's all right. I'll bring my computer back.
You can't have it. That's not how a coup works, Dylan. We keep the stuff, you get out.
Nonetheless, enough joking around. It's overtime here. Temple,
Second overtime game
2
of the year.
goals
for Temple,
coming in
isn't it?
controversial fashion.
Just second or third overtime game of the year. I know
It's
first
the
game.
third overtime game
Yeah.
of the year.
First game was against Millersville. 4-3 overtime win. Believe Temple also lost the game in overtime. this
Yes,
season.
they actually lost in the shootout to Oswego State. That game was a 4-3 loss for Temple. That went to the shootout.
Do you have the shootout score on there?
I do not. The first win of the year was actually, the first game of the year was against Millersville, and it ended in overtime.
4-3.
Correct. Remember, at home this year, 1-4 are the Owls. It looks like it's going to be. They're only putting out.
Yeah, it looks like we're on 3-on-3.
Interesting. In the NCAA rulebook, it says one thing.
We don't need your NCAA rulebook, Dylan.
But nonetheless, a 3-on-3 overtime period. A lot of offense. This will be exciting.
5 minutes. I love it.
Brendan Ondick, Eric DiBerturo, Joey Powell.
Getting a water change for the Virginia Tech goalie.
That's who's out for the Owls. All forwards. Felipe Rodriguez, Steven Girk, and Andrew Kalundra. One defenseman out for the Hokies. Face-off. It's dropped, and Brendan Ondick lost it. Kalundra, his pass attempt to Rodriguez went out into the benches.
Temple
Face-off,
bench jumping out of the way.
and because of that, face-off will be to the left of Sirocco.
Huge offensive zone draw. 3-on-3 overtimes are a possession battle.
Ondick in the face-off circle against Girk. He wins it back. Joey Powell now. DiBerturo going to the net. It wasn't the best idea for Powell to just send it in because now it's a 2-on-1 for the Hokies. Girk in on goal. There's a shot. Big save by Burkhart. Eric DiBerturo has Brendan Ondick. He might look to him. DiBerturo stopped. A man without a stick for Virginia Tech. That's Girk. DiBerturo still has the puck. Skating in. Back all the way across to Joey Powell from Ondick. There's a shot. He scores. He scores. It's Joey Powell and the Owls. They win it in overtime by a score of 3-2.
What a game. Temple getting the 3-2 win, battling back. Down 1-0, down 2-1. No quit in this team. Missing your captain, backup goalie in. Huge win.
The Owls utilize some tic-tac-toe passing and Joey Powell, Brendan Ondick, and Eric DiPerturo. A combination of all three wins it in overtime for the Owls. The Owls improved to 2-4 at home this year, 5-6-1 overall now. Virginia Tech, they moved down to 5-5 overall, 1-4 away. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching on the TOS Network. The Temple Owls have won this one, 3-2 in overtime. My name is Dylan Coyle. I'm your play-by-play announcer, alongside Dan Wanzer on the color commentary. Jimmy Freeze doing camera. Shoots
The finger guns.
shoots the finger guns right at you.
Bang, bang.
This one ends 3-2. Thank you for watching, and good night, and good hockey.